Welcome back, everyone. Let's start playing
Anyway,
Danganronpa.
my chest is full of pride right now.
Why?
Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome.
Okay.
That's why I'm gonna fight too.
You've just been standing there the whole
I will
time.
fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation.
You kind of you're just standing there.
That's basically it.
Okay. I mean,
So if
cool.
we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities. Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like... it's possible that we overlooked something.
overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. Oh my goodness. Yeah, maybe the special bottle of poison works.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
Oh, I'm almost
It's
dead.
not the knife in his right hand, right?
Oh no.
It's not the other wounds, right?
Oh my gosh.
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Oh.
If it's something that can't be seen,
Why do I always have to agree with Sonia?
maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold.
No.
Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
No.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Something that can't be seen, dude. I feel like... How many times have we actually agreed with Sonia? I feel like that happened
Let
a
us
lot.
consider a different fatal wound.
Oh, I didn't read what Nagito said. Or,
It's not the knife in his
Hajime.
right hand.
Was the cause of death something...
I agree with
I
that.
agree with that. That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange.
It was
Inside
half
the
used.
refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
Oh no.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Yep.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no! No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear!
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label. Let's look real quick. Because they did have a long description. We don't have much HP left. Okay. Poison found at the cottage. The warning states, this enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Though its volatility is low, the liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. You can vaporize it. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is suspects. I don't know what hydrolysis is though. So it is possible for you to poison someone without any complications, but it can be vaporized. This liquid is dangerous and when it's vaporized. Okay. The way the poison entered, the answer is written on the warning label. Okay. The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label. I should think carefully and try to remember it. Oh, okay. Look at my life. I only have like one square. If it's Hangman's Gambit, I'm done for. Oh my gosh. Question 1. What state was the poison when it affected Nagito? It's definitely gas. Yes! Oh, this is tough. Alright, question 2. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? Through his nose, through his mouth, through his wounds? I feel like nose or wounds can work. I might fall. Yep. Dang it! His nose works? Because I was like, okay, if it enters your wounds, that could technically work. But if your mouth is covered, you have to breathe with your nose. So more will go into your nose than your wounds. Because you're actually sucking them in. Oh gosh, I'm scared. Okay. I'm trying to think about it, yeah. How did the poison enter his body? Through his nose. That's it? Dude, oh my gosh, I messed up then. Like, I almost got it.
It's all coming together.
Dang.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it.
Okay, inhaled
Inhaled?
it. Yep. Okay.
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, the liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
The reason we didn't breathe in the poisonous gas, I should be able to explain that mystery too. Well, the smoke wouldn't make sense, and the merch wouldn't make sense either. The reason we didn't breathe in the poisonous gas, it's not the sprinklers either, or else, because, like, the sprinklers came in at, like, a little while after we opened the door. Is it the fire that just burnt all the poison? Is that possible? Poisonous gas disappeared because of the fire? I don't know, there's nothing written on the warning label that suggests that would neutralize the poison.
Crap!
Look at that huge chunk of HP it just takes out.
I see!
Okay, hydrolysis. I don't know what that is though.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
Sure, okay.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis!
I didn't know what that
The chemical
was.
bonds that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers!
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it.
Oh, okay. That's why we didn't
If
feel
it meets
anything.
the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the
Who's
truth.
interrupting us?
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide so he can kill last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay? Nagito would never do that.
Hey,
That's not
what
him.
happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Bruh. Nagito's motive, Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Facts.
Anything that looked like poison?
Like a bottle.
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought the poison to the warehouse, then I think that would have been left behind as the container. The meat on the bone. Oh my gosh, don't remind me of that.
I see! Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
It was left
You
in the
can't
fridge.
carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Wait, why was she questioning that? Oh my gosh, do you see who we have to work with? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. Keep this liquid secured by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container, away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just two.
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
And I'm not in the mood for you. Okay, stop. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. Okay, if I was in their situation, maybe I would feel the same. I also feel that way. That's why alright, that's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody else has to get hurt. But
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
oh, he knows him so well.
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga.
Right?
Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, honestly, because the fire fragments did nothing. The fire grenade fragments. What is this feeling just now? I don't even think that if that was. I don't even know if that was like a truth bullet. Like, because they did nothing, and it might have made it worse. And like before, it was mentioned that the other fire, like an actual fire extinguisher, was not there. Like seriously. I think Sonia mentioned there's like fire equipment, like fire removing equipment in the break room. That's why I think it's her. So like, anyways. Well, maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. Oh, you fill the container, because isn't that they said that the fire grenades were made of plastic. You fill those grenades up with poison, so they're poison grenades, not fire grenades. Fill them up. Use half of that poison container. You throw it over to the, the direction where the fire is. That's towards where Nagito is. I just don't know if that's like 12. Like, it said that the time of death is at 12 though. That's when the fireworks went off, so it should have. So all of that throwing the grenades should have happened like way after. But anyways, we'll see. We'll see what's happening. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was.
I got it! I see! I got it!
Huh?
The fire grenades! Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse.
It's this extinguisher.
It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on, did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Oh, so with that blue piece
Seriously?
of aluminum.
That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
I don't get it. Does no one else like investigate like the whole area? It's always just Hajime doing that. Sonia's words contain a clue that the contents of a fire grenade were swapped with the poison. Blue piece of aluminum paper.
I can prove it with this. Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Oh,
Did he
yeah.
use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
Makes sense.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
What did you say?
Oh, not an accomplice. It's the killer.
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Oh my gosh, the plot twist.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same time? What's with that bar? I forgot what the prompt was.
I see! Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
It was all of us?
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
No.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
Literally all of
One
us.
of us.
Or one of us?
What the heck?
Wait.
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Oh.
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
Oh my gosh.
What the heck?
Wait.
But you said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
How are we supposed to
You
know
know?
that? How do we know that?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Wait, what? The person who prepared the poison fire grenade was... The one who prepared it was Nagito. The person who prepared, like, made it? That would be Nagito. But if you're thinking if it's one of... Okay, the person who prepared the poison fire grenade was literally Nagito. But the one who had us go and get it was Sonia, right?
I see!
Hold on, I'm so...
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poisoned grenade?
The person who set the warehouse fire was... Again, it's Nagito.
I see! That was also Nagito.
If I had
Hey,
1 HP
how
left...
many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
If I had 1 HP left, I would get free HP right there.
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
The reason Nagito set the warehouse on fire? To destroy the... Is it really to make one of us to throw it? Oh my gosh.
I see! Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison, creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Right? I did not expect this.
Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
That's a bit unfair.
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades.
Oh, it's just one container?
Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to
Dang.
the floor.
What a guy.
Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then...
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Oh, wait. I totally forgot. I guess it would make sense that the death happened at noon sharp, because the fireworks didn't go off. Like, okay, because the truck ran out of gas before noon. Okay, I forgot about that. The dialogue. It's like, oh, did Nagito miscalculate and all of that? So that happened. My bad. I guess he was talking about a different kind of bomb, which was the grenade, if that's considered a bomb. What a smart guy. But okay, yeah. I guess the video played before 12 p.m. and then all of that happened, and then he got killed at 12 p.m. Okay, my
Are
bad.
you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve.
So we can
He
overcome
wanted
it.
to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades.
Right?
I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking
we
issue
can't.
here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
We need Akane to use her gut feeling. Her gut feeling always works. Her gut is always correct. We got this.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia, and one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so jealous. I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
Bruh.
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably...
Huh?
There's one way, I think.
The book?
Really?
Do we have to read the profiles?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning?
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I want to make sure my hunch is correct.
Sure.
Hajime, please.
Yeah, I'll do the work. That's right, it doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then I have to do it. Even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Let's do it. Dang. I can't believe we're doing this when we haven't even solved the mystery. That video! Creepy face. Nagito. Use the bottle. He's like, ha ha ha. On his mask. Right before switching to poison. Right before switching to poison, what? There's just a lot of grenades, right? No. We'll check. He's like, oh yeah. This is perfect. What's them there? What's placed inside the break room? Okay. He's like, you guys, ha ha ha. What is this? Is that when they're at the? Oh, they're at the factory. Oh, we're all like silhouettes. Oh my gosh, because it's actually it could be one of us. Okay, and then he lined up the Monokuma panels. What's beyond the panel? Probably the extinguisher. He got the MP3 player. I guess it was already playing, but we just didn't hear it. His whole body was lined up. He has the plushie there. He got everything ready. How did he support the spear? Wow, I can't believe he did that. Then, in order to hurt himself, he did all of that. Dang. This guy, I'm in shock. Yeah, at least that we know that no one would actually be able to take out Nagito on their own. Okay, I still can't find anything yet. It's probably this one that we need to use. Jeez. Fireworks. The reason we went to the firehouse or warehouse was the video. Everything fell over. The fire started. Like, oh, let's get their grenades, and all that happened. Inside, the thrown grenade was poison. Breathed it in, and he got eliminated. What made the spear fall is when he let go. Spear fall. Why do we have red eyes? Right before switching to poison, you remove the lid? Okay, sure. Yeah. I mean, that's what you do. What? Oh, yeah, because the aluminum thing. Okay, my bad. Sure, whatever. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? His whole body was lined up. How did he support the spear? Well, by holding it with his left hand. Okay. In order to hurt himself, he put duct tape over his mouth. Does that make sense? Yeah, I guess so. Because he doesn't have it yet, but now he does. His whole body wasn't lined up. Or was it tied up? So I read it as lined up. Inside the throw grenade was.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
Komaeda?
He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs.
The dedication.
Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared.
Wow.
The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap.
All
In
of us.
conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity
Whoa.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
There's no way.
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
Are you saying we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was? He
Not
said
care.
this to us earlier.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way Hope can lose. He's the ultimate lucky student. He's the ultimate lucky student. He knows who the traitor is. And so he's relying on his luck by filling up only one fire grenade, right? And hoping, with hope, by the way, hoping that one fire grenade will be picked up by the traitor. The traitor will use that grenade to throw it towards Nagito's direction. He's using his luck here. So even though he died, that was on purpose. But the luck is on, like, he's using his luck to, you know, expose the traitor. Okay. I think that's what it is. I just, you know, like, we just have no idea who it is. Absolute hope that can, or maybe you just have them admit who the traitor is. You just have to make them admit. If you just find out what Nagito's motive is, you'll know. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart.
It's ultimate luck.
I want you to try to remember what that is.
His talent. He believed in his talent, the ultimate lucky student.
I see! Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely going to be alright.
I guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended it with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet into a gun and blah blah blah, so you really did it. Okay. It's a game where you load one bullet into the gun, spin it, put it against your head. If it doesn't, you'll fire, then it doesn't fire. If it does, then it does. So that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I only used one bullet. I guess it was just as Monami said. Huh? I misunderstood and thought that I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. That you had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving. But I'm still alive. After all, the only thing I'm good at, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. He did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck to get cleaning duty, just as he wanted. That's right, I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. You just relied on your luck? Wow, it's been such a long time since I've seen Teru Teru. It's not just luck. It's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know? Huh? I'm left with the red mark? For some reason... for someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky, that's why I got picked for cleaning duty just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I think it does.
I just thought... it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
It does though. Huh?
He factored in his belief in us. But for some reason, he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody.
The traitor.
He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it.
Oh, that's why he did all of that.
That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student. And incorporated that luck into his plan.
Wow.
As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
What a guy. He's so good.
You mean, he left his plan to luck?
Yeah.
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
No, I don't even have to ask. I should already know what the answer is. One of us, obviously, but the traitor.
I see! That's it? The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message...
It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you just have to use that traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believe in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The reason it took so long, was it really because we didn't believe in him?
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that!
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair.
Yeah.
That's something he'd say.
Monami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't know who he was aiming for. It sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened, but...
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it. Because they weren't created to do that.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself!
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
What the fuck? If they don't know, they don't know. What is this? Why do you act like you don't care? What? Okay. Does it not matter no matter who I pick, right? It won't matter? Jackie, do you want me to pick you? Or should I go with my, like, initial thoughts? I'm like, way before. Dude, what? I got hit? Wait. I actually have to... What? What am I supposed to do? Is it actually you? What did she say? Like, they can't? Like, even if they want to, they can't because they don't know? Or what? What did she say? Oh my gosh, they actually want me to pick Chiaki.
It's... you? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
Mon ami.
Aw, you totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Oh, okay, she was trying to admit it. Okay, I was kind of confused. Oh. My brain is getting fried. What? This isn't, I mean, this is nonsense. Why does this make sense?
Chiaki, are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
I want to believe that too.
Wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Huh?
Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why... the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you.
Yeah.
There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
Huh?
She's not disguised at all! 'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends. Anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Dang it. Oh my gosh.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Monami and Chiaki's relationship. Proving it here is the only way? Oh. Against Monami.
Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. Burst open and mix. I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you. Burst open and mix. I'll lower your grades. Disappear. Hajime, you stupid face. Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
Monami's notebook.
This is the end! When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Oh, so sudden?
Give me that notebook!
Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
Huh? What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too, so that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
Wait, why?
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
The truth is, I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. Is it because it was written from Chiaki's perspective, and when she stopped me, that was written in the diary, right? And now I clearly know. I can't help, stop me from going into the final dead room. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Chiaki.
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Oh, no. Day 16, right? The topic we discussed in that entry. We can't even say I see anymore.
In the notebook,
We
there was a
can't.
specific entry.
We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room. But the only one who knew that.
If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. Ooh, did I say a bad word? I did it. I finally did it. I figured out where the exit is. I could get out. With this, I can finally get out. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki.
Dang.
That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia,
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
What do you mean? Oh, it's really dumb to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word. Well, maybe she wanted to reveal herself, but it was a bluff, so it didn't work. Took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? Oh, that's why she said it's not working. Because it didn't register her as the traitor. And without hesitation, swiped the card reader. Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake! That must be a mistake! Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
I don't. I thought it
Of
was
course
you.
not.
I will not believe it! I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor! There is just no way!
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe, but...
But then nobody will be saved.
Oh no. What am I supposed to say here?
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
Yeah.
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known. If that bomb was fake or not.
Oops.
The only person who knew it wasn't fake was... me, when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
I don't want to believe it, but I have to move forward. I have to move forward toward the path she's showing us.
There's no way Chiaki. If that bomb was fake, or the only person who knew it.
Me.
You're not the only one.
That's not it.
Oh my gosh. Finally. My brain. I gotta think.
That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake.
It's always the small details.
Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real.
Yes, so yeah.
You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that!
Dang.
Enough already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
Oh my gosh, the file. It's finally here.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
I ran out of cuts. Sonia, she's panicking pretty badly. I won't have enough words if I counter her right away. It might be best to wait for some
Even if she knew.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami
Huh?
who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes. I already know that. You should have said so earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet about it, if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was about to happen. That's why I'm just telling you for the first time. Phew, I'm relieved.
That... Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this. But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
God damn it!
Why did it end up like this?
It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking. And believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead. Oh, am I just voting?
Even so.
Dang, they made me vote. Man, I'm done for. Let's go ahead and announce the result. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Komeda. Oh, I forgot his last name. His killer is Chiaki Nanami.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct?
Yeah.
The fact that Chiaki was a traitor, the fact that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck. Everything was true?
Damn it.
Plus, that means that person managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
We're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? Future Foundation sounds completely different than World Ender though. Like, Future Foundation is like building for the future, right? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it, even though I did not want to believe it. There's no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what.
'Cause...
I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray.
well...
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself. You're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
well...
Strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're just not gonna answer, right? Like if we ask you why you were in the Future Foundation and stuff.
I'm sorry.
that is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed and Chiaki lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plan, right, huh?
Like...
About that. Was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange? Strange?
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor. Huh?
Yes, indeed.
You successfully stopped Nagito's plan. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor. And kill everyone else besides the traitor. What?
Huh?
Kill everyone else besides the traitor?
Are you serious?
What?
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? Of all the... To form a plan that only the traitor will survive. Is that guy really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay. Okay, what?
Well...
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki.
You really are a kind-hearted person.
Hmm.
You think so? I wonder where you got your personality from.
Perhaps.
Maybe our dad and our big brother, don't you think?
Hey, come on now.
Don't you go talking about your family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru Teru.
I can't lose.
Then I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight I cannot win.
Hiya!
I must try to retaliate.
Huh?
Retaliate.
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
What? She self-destructed?
What'd you say?
Huh?
Monokuma, like, died?
No.
I'm not dead.
Ah!
A new one came out.
Phew.
That surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't lose.
I'm not done yet.
That's...
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
Hey.
Not yet. Stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's all going to be destroyed.
I won't forgive you.
Of course, I'm doing it so you'll all be destroyed. I will be the one to protect my students.
I won't let you.
I will protect them with my life. Monami, you.
Hey.
Now then, how many of you are still here? You might as well come out all at once.
Ooh, how exciting!
How many? Not that much. Just around 10. Whoa. Wow. That's a lot. I don't know what to call that. 10 to the power of 60? What did you say?
What?
1 million? 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead, 10 to the power 52, 10 to the power 56, and then 60. That's 10 to the 60th power.
Hey.
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite the daring spirit.
Too bad!
I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? While you're doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created in the Monokuma manufacturing facility.
That's wrong.
Those were just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked it with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're bluffing. Monami, finish him off.
Hey,
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality. It becomes a fully developed Monokuma. What did you say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic.
Could it be?
Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey!
If you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna be confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me they're not gonna call this magic or something. I don't care how you interpret it. Oh, no!
In the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement? What's this?
And how many Monamis are left to challenge my army of 10 to the power of 60? You don't have anything to say. I know. Let's see, you just have 10 more left, right? I know everything. I'm the conqueror of the new world.
I can't lose.
It's okay, Monami. Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them.
Right?
Damn it.
What is going on? I did not know for certain, but the only thing I could say is
Please listen.
Monokuma is the enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
this is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in a dispute between these two organizations?
Damn it!
That's it. Let's just leave that talk for later. Because
Yahoo!
the punishment time is about to start. Hold on, just a little more and just a little more.
Shing!
To wait or not to wait? That is the question, but which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But I haven't.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Hajime. I'm sorry, Hajime. Regardless, there's nothing else I could say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer.
Special bleeding service.
And Monami too?
Huh?
Why even Monami? It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. Also, I don't need anybody that will defy me anymore.
Uh-huh.
And also, I remember now.
Sorry.
I'm an only child.
That is...
What is that?
Huh.
It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway. And not just that. I've decided to believe in everyone.
You guys, I'm sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Oh.
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Oh, just bring out all the Monami so that you can take them all out at once. It's the tank. Oh. Up until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I need to ask, before I could say what I needed to say. Chiaki vanished before our eyes. And I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I had said that, would she have been comforted a little? As she was executed as the traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt.
I don't believe it!
That was such a big surprise. As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of point man during the trials too. As did Nagito too.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too.
Phew!
Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
What does that mean?
Hmm.
Now that annoying rabbit is gone as well. All of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey!
Are you serious? We can really leave this island?
I shall now present.
The end of the killing school trip. For you 5 who survived up until now, I shall give you the right to graduate.
Whew.
Thank you for all your hard work. Are you really okay with that?
Hmm?
What do you mean? There are still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up so another killing happens right away. You're right. What are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Also, you said you 5, like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left?
You.
Are you planning to make a volleyball team?
Stupid fool!
You need 6 people for volleyball. Don't stay quiet, say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh?
No.
Well, you just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. That timer has already almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
A new world? Don't go saying new stuff all of a sudden.
Yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island,
Shing!
your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. Laughter kept going forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up till now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen. I burrowed and burrowed deep into my sheets as if I was trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything anyway? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the future foundation, Hope's Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? And not just that, if we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope's Peak Academy? That was my last thought. That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my memories didn't even matter, everything was about to end. What? 1 hour left? I feel like I had a fun dream somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right, it's the last day. According to Monokuma. Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I had never felt before. I feel like I had been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. With nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything, like everything in this world was nothing but lies. Ah! I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. What's happening? When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Huh? Ah, Hajime, good timing. Good timing, what do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus, what about it?
Well?
Apparently there was more to that message inside that laptop. Huh?
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will? Where is it right now? We were planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it, the restaurant. I'm hallucinating.
Yo!
You're late. Is it true Nagito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
A coincidence, you say? That is the will of causality guiding you.
Huh?
Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I'd never allow that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. You're right.
I wonder who's watching this message.
Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would.
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. It's just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as the killer, and he even tried to make them survive the trial? Well, why would he do that? Oh my gosh. Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. What if everyone but the trader is watching this video?
How unfortunate.
Then unfortunately, I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believed in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me.
Now then.
Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in a final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised, I mean... Oh my gosh, what the heck? The Future Foundation's trader must have known that truth all along. Dude, I don't want to play anymore. Don't do that. And so I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. Huh? He knew? Oh! He knew wait, he knows I'm the protagonist? But now that I know what the truth is, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mysteries and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But only so he can lead you to unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... Stop! Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that?
Now then.
That's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. The key to enter that place is that message you found at Nezumi Castle.
Well...
Normally you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, you could think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monomi. But that has nothing to do with me. Oh, you guys still think you're not going mad or something? I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now is a nice time to announce it, right? So then I'll announce the password. 11037. That's the password that was written in Nezumi Castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all from me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
Jeez, that was Nagito's final message. That 11037 number that Nagito said. That's the Leon number. That's the number that Sayaka wrote. That's literally Leon, right? Oh my gosh, that's Leon. That 11037 number that Nagito said was the password. My hero! There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter the ancient ruin. My goodness.
Hey.
You better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right. Let's go. Yeah, I'm a little shook. I don't think I can keep going. So, yeah, I didn't expect it to be Chiaki or anything. And that message is honestly spooky. It's creeping me out. I didn't like that sound effect at all. And I don't know what's going on. Everything's glitching. Yeah, I'm done. See ya.